Hello and welcome to Jeeves Tried This. Today I'm going to be showing you the Tamron SP 7200 2.8 DI lens. Now my lens is a Canon fit lens because I'm currently using a Canon 5D Mark III, but this does also fit other cameras like the Nikon and the Pentax and Sony and so on. The lens itself is a very strong lens. It's all made from metal. It's got a metal tripod collar which you can rotate and turn around to get out of the way if you're not using a tripod, so you can hand hold it, which is great. It's a very sturdy lens. I've had this now for about 8 months, I think. I love this lens, and the reason why I bought this rather than the Canon lens was just purely on price. I mean, I tried them both in the store before I bought them, and there was not an awful lot of difference in them. I mean, some people prefer the Canon just because it's a Canon brand. I personally like to test it out and see which one I think's best, and obviously value for money is a lot different. I mean, this cost £930 from Park Cameras in Burgess, which is in West Sussex, and I use this for the majority of my time. Wherever I go, this lens comes with me. I've also got the Tamron 2470, which I also take everywhere with me as well, which is also a fantastic lens. But this lens is probably one of the best lenses I've ever used. It's got vibration control, so you can turn that on and off. You've got your autofocus and your manual focus as well, so if you want to put it in manual focus and use manually, you can. It's got a 77mm lens on the end, so you'd need to get your filters at 77mm. I just keep an ultraviolet filter on mine just for protection mainly, and to keep the dust and stuff out. It's also moisture sealed. Now I know the Canon, the L series lens is weather sealed, but this is moisture sealed. Now I haven't tested it, but I haven't tested that between the Canon and the Tamron. But to be honest, I rarely ever go out in the rain and photograph anything anyway, and I look after my equipment, so there's no chance of me ever really spilling a cup of coffee or you know, a cold drink, something like that over the lens. Now the total weight is about 45 ounces. So compare that, you know, put that with your camera, whatever camera you're using. It can get quite heavy to carry around all day if you've not got it on a neck strap or anything like that. I tend not to use a neck strap, so my arms are getting some exercise daily using this thing. But the actual images, which is really what it comes down to at the end of the day, that you can get with this lens, are fantastic. The bokeh is brilliant. I mean, for instance, I'm just going to take a quick picture of, there's a weed just over there in my garden, so I'm going to take a picture of that, but you should get some really good bokeh with the trees behind. So I'm just going to quickly take this shot and then I'll put this up for you. So I'm going to zoom into 200, and there you go. So I'm going to put that up now. So as you can see, the bokeh is really fantastic on this camera. It's got an ultrasonic silent drive, so it's quite quiet when it's focusing. The actual focusing itself is pretty quick. I mean, I can do a quick test shot with that. Let me take it to infinity. So at the moment the focus is on infinity, and I'm just going to quickly come down, and there's a little flower pot which is about 1.5 meters away from me, so I'm going to come down, zoom on that and take the photo and just show you that. So infinity, so that's how quick it actually does autofocus. I mean, it really is a fantastic lens. I mean, I love using this lens, and I think Tamron have come a very long way. I mean, my first camera was a Nikon D90, and I bought a Tamron, it was brand new at the time, and I bought a Tamron lens then, and I absolutely hated it. I could not stand it. I got rid of it straight away and started buying just pure Nikon lenses. But since I've made the transition to Canon, I tested out this Tamron lens. I actually really do like this lens, and it is a fantastic lens. I would definitely say this is definitely well worth buying, and if this is what Tamron are going to start now producing, then they are going to be one to watch compared to like the top branded markets like Nikon and Canon and so on. This really is a fantastic lens, and I think it complements my Canon 5D as well with the 24 to 70 that I've also got. I mean, they are the main lenses that I use to do my photography and stuff like that. It's got 9 blades, so you do get that really nice bokeh, and it is a 2.8 lens. Now this 2.8 is throughout the zoom range, so whether you're shooting at 70 or to 200, you get that 2.8. so in low light it is a fantastic lens. It really is. It's also got vibration compensation, like I said earlier. You can turn that on and off, so if you're shooting on a tripod, turn it off. If you're hand holding, put it on, and it will help your photos dramatically. So that is a quick overview of the Tamron 70-200 2.8 DI lens. And would I recommend buying it? Yes. Would I buy it again if I didn't have it? Yes. It is a fantastic lens. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.